Welcome to holocure Save the Fans. This is a game similar to a game that goes by the title of Vampire Survivors. It's called a Vampire Survivors clone, but of course, the twist on this one is that it has all of the VTubers from hololive, which is a very popular VTuber network of different idols, essentially. If you don't know what a VTuber is, it's just virtual idols, and they're all basically chicks, and they're all anime chicks. I played long enough to unlock all the characters. All the characters that you own at the very beginning are these 5 right here. I do plan on getting all the achievements at some point, but I'm only 22% completion. I'll let you guys know how that goes in the future, though, okay? But anyway, before anyone thinks that it's actually really hard to unlock everything, I'm just going to show you guys how I unlocked everything first, because people need to know first. We're going to go to the Holo House, because this is kind of like the AFK lobby thing that you do. And one of the things I've been doing is I go over here, I fish, and then I fish, and then I fish, and then I go right on back to playing the actual game, which we will definitely get to here in a moment. But I just gotta show off my fishing skills, okay? You get a nice streak going, and then you start getting dupes for fishes. And then you get tons of money. Because just fishing that right there, let's go to sell real fast here. Right there, I just got myself 1,200 with one of those catches. Then another one, I got myself 3,300 total now. And I'm not going to sell my golden fish because I don't know if I actually need it, but now we can sell that, right? It's not gold coins yet, not until I exchange it. So let's go ahead and exchange it. Bam! Now I got 3,700 total because I already had 400 in my inventory. And on top of that, you can do a little bit of farming over here. You have your own little animals doing things, or as I like to call them, free labor. And then we can cook over here. Then we also have our own house we can decorate. As you can tell, I'm very interior designing oriented. I created this masterpiece known as Did Absolutely Nothing. And you can also talk to this guy, and you can actually do interior decoration. If you guys want to see me play more of the different characters in the game, let me know. We're not going to do the Christmas outfit. It's not even close to December yet, alright? We're going to go with the normal outfit on stage mode. You know, Halloween is getting kind of close, so we could technically do Halloween Castle. But let's do Halloween Castle, because I just feel like that's going to be the most interesting. Alright, so we can do the aiming where this tiny arrow is, but we're using WASD, or I can just aim with my mouse, which is what I'm going to do because it's just a little better. All of the attacks happen automatically on their own, and the enemies will just constantly spawn in on their own. Different bosses will spawn in at different intervals, and then I have to find a way to kill them, or I perish. And then every level I get a new item. Oh, I forgot, there's also a special ability for all the characters. This character basically is just kind of like an entire screen wipe. We need to start leveling up my actual weapon itself, so that way we can get the non-stop beam. Oh dear, yeah, I forgot that also happens in this game, where it'll give you like a warning that their enemies are coming from specific directions, and you have to find a way to dodge them when you see them. But yeah, I don't know, I've always been into these kind of auto games like this, because something about them really that is a big one. That is one of the big ones of all time, right there. That is a very large one. Oh, give me that. I already killed it. Alright, cool. But anyway, yeah, I got heavily addicted to this game, and honestly, it's been a blast for me. I don't know why I like it so much. I'm sure it's probably just because I have a strange amount of love for roguelikes, roguelites, whatever it might be, as long as it's one of the rogues. On top of that, I think... Okay, how did I dodge all of that? And I don't know, I also really like Vampire Survivors. I've also liked a game known as Halls of Torment. If you guys know what I'm talking about, those are fantastic games. If you guys have no idea, you guys should at least give them a look on the internet, because they are some fantastic games. But I don't know, some people have a certain type of way that they see these games, and it usually can be kind of negative in some cases, because they see auto-attacking games as kind of boring. Like, no, I want to be in control of the attacking. I want to be the one that's doing it the entire time, which I can get, but I don't agree, because it's still not the easiest game ever. You still have to focus and know what you're doing to survive. I mean, what I'm focusing on is trying to aim things properly, and then trying to make sure that I don't die. We just gotta keep hoping for the best. Is this gonna be like another one of those like mini I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Hopefully the damage that my special just did right there is going to be enough to make this thing drop a little bit faster. Oh, there we go. We have the beam. The beam. What's cool as well is that each and every one of the characters in the game also has a special set of items. So not only do you get unique items for every character you play, but you also share items with other characters across different runs that you do in the game. And then also every run can be different because of upgrades that you buy outside of the game in the main menu. So it's kind of fun in that way, and there are ways for you to increase the difficulty further even. So right now I'm technically playing on the easiest difficulty, but also at the same time, the easiest difficulty is kind of like what the game was meant to be played on. So there's a lot of content for a game that is meant for, what is it called? Non-profit. I haven't mentioned that yet, but yeah, this game is a non-profit fan game, which kind of boggles my mind. But it definitely brings me back to why I love and appreciate games like holocure, Vampire Survivors, any of the Vampire Survivor clone type games as well. It makes me think of other rogue games that I just generally enjoy as well. And this is an example of one of the special items that the characters have. They have a star next to them usually. I think that this run is going well, by the way. It's just not perfect either, because there are some things that I definitely am missing that I could benefit from with a generally better build than what I currently have right now, because this is not by any means perfect. So yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I did not take damage there. Oh dear, that is... You are one swole individual. I apologize if I have unfortunately stumbled into your domain. My humblest of apologies, Mr. Duck. My humblest of apologies. I didn't... Look, it's just a... I think there's been a mistake. Oh, don't hurt me. My HP is gone. Oh, I healed it all the way back up though. We're good, but... Oh, man. That swole duck means business. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ow. No! Okay, I got out of there. There's too many red circles that go too fast. Why is there so many ducks? Stop this nonsense, please. Okay, we killed it. We killed it. Let's run. Let's run. Let's go. Okay. Is that guy a healer? Get him. Sick him. Oh, wait. What just happened? Oh, that's so cute. Look at that thing. That's adorable. Okay, there's a little bit of too many enemies coming around, though. But it is really cute. I like that. Wait, did I kill it? Oh, I think I might have. Okay, there we go. Alright. More speed. Why is that? I'm using the special ability. No thanks. The amount of enemies I just witnessed? Yeah. Yeah, no. Gotta keep an eye on my special at the same time. We're getting to a little bit more of the sweatier part of the game now, where I do actually have to somewhat focus. And it's becoming a bit more intense. And I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for it or not. And for the record, this is the furthest I've ever gotten on this stage. Just thought I'd let people know. Oh dear. I don't know how I got out of that mostly unscathed. It's so hard. The game will sometimes throw you choices and you're like, do I want it? I don't know. Weapon will fire backwards? No. One of the strategies that I find to be kind of effective in these games, though, is that if you're fast enough, if you just run around them in circles, they basically have no choice but to just sit there trying to chase you down, and then they just perish. What I like to tend to do in this type of game as well, though, is if I am given the option, I do definitely like to try and max out items before I get new items. And the reason for that is because usually in these type of games, they have ways for you to combine them, and this game has that. It's a little feature in this game known as collabing, and it's kind of just an item collaboration sort of thing. So hopefully I can get one in this run, because I still haven't gotten one yet, and then I'll be able to show that off, if that's possible, but we'll have to see. Man, things are getting a little bit hectic here. I wonder if people get to a certain point in these games as well, though, where they start to just like straight up wonder what's going on. But you see, that's kind of the beauty of these type of games. When your screen is so beautiful, with all the random pixels, explosions, and strobe lights, you know that you're playing a 10 out of 10 game. Alright, there's another boss here. Hopefully nothing too crazy in terms of AoEs. Okay, we already killed it somehow. That was actually kind of fast. Size 50%, that's not a really great enchant. Oh, I keep going this way. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Alright, I don't know how I'm alive. More tears. More tears. So one of my goals for a lot of different games, not just this game, is that I want to get all the achievements for the game. So that way I can call myself a completionist, I guess. But it's not really about being a completionist. To me, it's more of a just, I beat the game if I beat all the achievements. If I get everything. Also, a Slice of the Afterlife episode sometime soon. I know that I want to do that really badly, so if you watched this far into this video, which if you did, awesome, props to you. The boss fight is here, by the way. Oh dear, I didn't even see that boss. Ooh. That is a boss. Anyway, though, if you guys have something you want to let me react to, read, make a comment on, let me know in the comment section below, and I would absolutely love to talk about it in a Slice of the Afterlife episode one of these days. And if anyone doesn't really know what a Slice of the Afterlife is, I just pretty much talk with gameplay in the background. But I do have some stuff already planned, so no worries there. I beat it. I beat it. How? Let's go. Now, this game is non-profit, so all of the ways you do everything gacha related in this game is through the in-game currency. So, for example, let's say that I wanted to get a stronger, better version of Iris, and I'm just going to go for 2 10 pulls. We can go ahead, press enter, debut. It'll take 10,000 coins away from me. Hopefully, we'll get Iris a few times, and we'll get the rank up. And look at that. We actually unlocked one of the outfits for this character right here. And we actually did get Iris ranked up twice. Let's go ahead and do one more 10 pull of those. Mainly because I've just been grinding while using Iris, so might as well do that. That's a cute outfit right here. I think this outfit's cute. But looks like we got 2 more rank ups for Iris again, which is really, really nice. And now I have 26 of these holo tiers, is what I think that they're called. I could be wrong. And with that, I'm able to unlock things like different costumes, or I can go ahead and buy more of the default, so that way I can increase the G rank right here. This G rank actually gives your character buffs. So now that I have all the characters, my goal is to get G rank 20 on all of them. But anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching. I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!